Everyone, we are going to show you how to make the Love Your Neighbor flower. And when you get started, a few things you're gonna need to get started. You're gonna need 8 different color pieces of paper, squares. Now we have 3 by 3 inch squares, which
not that we're bragging, but
not that we're not bragging, but these are 3 by 3s. You can do smaller; they get harder to do, or you can do bigger. Today we're gonna do 3 by 3. It doesn't have to be 8. It can be 6. It can be 10. But we like 8 because it gets lots of colors. And if you like warm colors, you can do the warm colors.
The world's your oyster.
It is your oyster.
But don't fold oysters.
Right, don't fold oysters. That's messy and the creases are really hard to get right.
Yeah. I don't want to get clammy, but
oh, man.
I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before, but you're going to show us all.
Yes.
I'm going to represent the people that are watching this that have never done this before.
Who don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
You're a good representation of that.
Yes.
Excellent.
When we're done with this, if it's successful, you know how people will say like, huzzah, right? You know, or like, yes, you know?
Yes.
We should make up our own.
We should.
Deedlee, right?
We're on it. You
right.
work on that part.
Can you make that?
I'm
Deedlee. That's what we'll do.
All right. In the packs that we have at Neighbors, there's a special yellow printed pedal that says #LoveYourNeighbor. If you come by and pick your packs up here, it'll have that printed on. But if you're doing this at home, you can just write that on with a pencil or a Sharpie, or whatever hashtag or message you want to make. Because the point of these is to make them and give them away. A gesture of loving your neighbor, an act of kindness. So let's get started.
Please do.
All right, so we're gonna use the one that has the printed on because that is the only one you have to worry about which way you start. So with that one, we're gonna take the printed #LoveYourNeighbor, turn it over and make sure it's at the top.
Turn it over, make sure it's at the top, okay?
Like that, all right? So we're gonna look like a diamond.
Okay.
And we're gonna take the bottom of the diamond and fold it up to the top and make what I like to call a taco fold.
Make it match?
Matchy matchy, yep.
Matchy matchy, okay.
Yes, the more precise this is, the more exact. But, you know, I had my 8-year-old make these, and they were a little rough, but they were pretty awesome even so.
Perfect. Do you want a harsh crease?
Yeah, you want all your creases to be pushed down nice and crisp.
Okay.
All right, so now we have a little taco.
Yes,
I'm hungry. Now we're gonna take both bottom ends of the taco and fold them up to the top. Like so. Now when this happens, it's gonna try and unfold, so you kinda have to hold it tight.
So like this? Okay.
Up.
Okay.
So this is one folded up, and then we're gonna take this one and fold it up as well, like that, to make a little diamond. A little folded diamond.
Okay, like so. If they overlap a little bit, is that an issue or?
No, like I said, it just depends on how precision you like it. It's gonna turn out fine no matter what.
Okay.
All right, got it?
Yep.
Looks awesome.
All right.
All right, so now you have a mini diamond. The next thing we're gonna do is, I call it an airplane fold. I'm sure people who do origami are like cringing at this, but when you make a paper airplane, you know how you take the wing and you fold the wing in half like this? You're gonna do that on each side. And when you get done, it looks like this.
Like this?
Yep, except you got it upside down.
I what?
Upside down. Hold, there you go.
Like this?
Like that.
All
Perfect.
Right. And the Love Your Neighbor is still
The Love Your Neighbor
visible.
should be on the back.
On the back,
like
okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Cool.
I have a feeling there's more to this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now we get into the hard part.
All right.
So this is, well, my son likes to call this the corn. I think because it does kind of look like an ear of corn,
you know,
with the husks out. So when you get to the ear of corn, the next thing you're gonna do, and this is a little tricky, so you take the one side, you unfold, and I just like to say you fluff it out, like that. And then you're gonna push it in on itself to make a kite. So at the end, it looks like you have 2 kites on one on each side of your diamond.
Like so.
Like so.
Right?
Perfect.
All right.
You're really good at this.
No, I'm not.
Actually, it looks great. All right, we're in the home stretch. We're almost there.
Okay, so this is fun.
This is not, yeah, and it's not that hard.
It doesn't look like the flower yet, though.
Not yet.
Okay.
But it will. All right, you're gonna take the tip of each kite and fold it down on itself so that you make a straight line from the top of the diamond.
Okay, so
So we take the very
Like-
tip of the kite, you fold it down in on itself.
like that, right?
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm taking
And do that on
this.
both sides.
And I'm folding it like that,
Perfect.
right?
All right.
Can they see this okay? Okay.
Might have to get
I'm,
close
I'm
up.
getting this, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
All right. And then we're almost there. All right, make sure you've got the bottom. Hold the
Like-
bottom, yep.
Like this. Okay, so we're holding like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Almost like the corn, but yet it's been a bad season.
Wilted corn.
Okay.
You don't want corn wilt. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the little kite things and fold them in on themselves the long way. So you're just gonna take that outside
And fold it.
and fold
Like
it
this.
in on itself this way.
Okay. Along the creases.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so like that. Okay.
All right.
So
and-
does
and
that look correct?
That looks perfect.
So we have another diamond again.
we have a diamond.
Okay.
And now, this is the magical part. And this is where you need a glue gun or some glue dots. I wouldn't recommend Elmer's glue because you're gonna have to sit and hold it like for a minute.
What are glue dots?
They are pre-printed like plastic dots that have glue on both sides
Oh.
that you peel off and then you can stick on there. And
Are we getting some of those to hand out to people?
If you come
So
by Neighbors, we'll have glue dots
we'll have glue dots.
that you can use. But if you have a hot glue gun, which they're like super cheap now at wherever you can buy glue guns. So you just need a little bit of, I mean, we're talking just a tiny amount of glue.
Okay.
I've already put enough glue
now
on.
See, there you.
So you put just glue on one side and then you roll the whole thing in on itself like that. And you just hold it. And you do want to make sure that the sides are even. And you're going to press just a little bit so that it holds. And then after you're sure the glue is held, then you can squeeze it down a little bit to round it out like that.
Ah, I'm starting to see something here. This is wonderful.
All right.
All right, so I take the.
Trevor with a hot glue gun, watch
Yeah,
out.
this is really dangerous. Okay, just a little
Maybe
bit.
the longest origami video known to mankind.
Well, you know, you got to do this right. I burn myself with toast, so I don't know if I'm good with a glue gun, but
And hot glue, like, with a small amount, it cools real fast.
And why is it stuck to my
And
finger?
I don't know why.
that's
It's a phenomenon. It's
yeah,
magic.
That's burning right
Yeah.
now.
Might leave a tiny
So
scar.
I'm part of the.
Don't do this, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are doing this with kids, I'd recommend that as the adult you do the hot glue gun because it is pretty small precision gluing,
Or the dots.
or you have them do the dots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have small, nimble fingers, they
Yeah.
can easily place the dots.
So do I.
I do not.
Okay, so.
All right.
We
So
have
we
it
have
like
one
that.
done.
Wow. Okay.
And when we have all 8 done, then we glue them together
Okay, so
in
let's
a circle.
let's do one more, and then
Okay.
through the miracle of editing,
Right.
we'll then assemble them together.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's do
so
the green one.
Walk me through the green one more.
All right. This one we can do fast.
Okay.
So start diamond.
Star diamond.
Di-
go.
ta-
Taco.
Yep. Taco.
Oh,
bottom
man,
to top.
I'm
Make a
so
taco.
hungry now.
Taco, corn. Good thing there's kites. All right. So we got a taco. We take each bottom side of the taco and fold up to the
Fold
point,
up.
and we make a folded diamond.
Okay. And then this reminds me of those early morning PBS shows that I used to watch.
How early?
Right before chair yoga.
That's early.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I did that.
Folded
right?
diamond. Yep.
Okay.
And then we do the airplane folds. So
Oh, that's
you
right.
fold each side down on itself the long way.
Okay. So, like this. Mm-hmm. Did your kids like making the?
Oh man, they loved it. They made a lot of these.
This is wonderful.
They loved mixing the colors.
So this is something that kids can pick up on, and it could be a good family thing, and
Oh, yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
And they love the idea of giving them away. They thought that was the really fun part.
It's a good message. What is it? What does the flower mean to you in giving them away?
Well, flowers are in America are really commonly associated with gifts, holidays,
True.
special events, or just like, hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you. So, like, I think it's a perfect symbol because that's what we're trying to convey is, hey, I'm thinking about you, I care about you.
Yeah. And then with the colors, it's everyone's accepted just as they are.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing about the neighbor part is like everyone's your neighbor. You have your physical, the ones you live next to, your neighbors. You don't get to choose them, and in the big picture, you don't get to choose who we all live with, share the planet with either. So
Right. But we can choose how we get along with them.
yeah,
Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to do next.
you're perfect. Next thing is the hardest step is the fluff and smash to make the kite.
I think I created a frog. Okay, so heart. Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Okay, so I'm doing,
You unfold one side.
and then is it?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Unfold it. There you go. And then fluff it open.
Oh, that's right. Okay, like this.
Yeah. There's probably a better word than fluff it open, but
That's all right.
and then you smash it to a kite.
Like
There you
that.
go. Yeah.
Okay. So open it up,
Fluff,
and then fluff it open, and then smash
smash it to a kite.
Okay.
Now you take the top of the kite and fold it down on itself, so it's flat across the top.
Top of the kite, fold it down on itself. I wonder who the person that originally came up with this, what they were thinking when they did this, and who influenced them on how to do something like this. It's very creative.
Yeah, I don't know much about the history of origami. I mean, clearly it's a very cultural Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And then you just fold the kite in on itself from each side up to make come back to the diamond again.
Like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now mine bunches up just a little bit, so I have to kind of smash it
That's
down
fine.
a little bit when I do
That'll
that.
happen.
All right. And now is this where we
Yeah, now we glue
we glue it to like that? Okay.
The thing I've found after making a few of these now is once you get it embedded in your muscle memory and you just kind of do this out of habit, it lets you, it frees your brain up. So I do use this as a little bit of like a meditation,
Oh yeah.
especially because I know I'm going to give it to somebody. So I'll think about like, who am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Like it's a great kind of centering
You know
practice for me because I don't slow down much in life. So this
Yeah.
forces me to have to slow down and just think a little.
it's nice to think about the people that we're going to be giving these to. That sounds Fred Rogers like.
He's a pretty
I
good guy.
can't get this from sticking to my finger, and it's well.
Maybe just a little less glue. That's the key.
Whoever gets
takeaway
this
from
is
that.
going to get a little bit more of a part of me than
That's all right.
than my well wishes.
All right, now let me show you. I've got 3 petals made, but we'll show you how to put the 2 together, and then I think it'll make sense to how to put them all together.
Okay.
So what I do is I hold a finished petal by the tip out here.
Like that. Okay.
Yep, like that. And then you want to put just a small little run of hot glue all the way from top to bottom.
Make sure you do it over here
Yep.
if you can.
And then I take the other one by the tip, and then I start at the bottom, and then hold it like that. And the goal is just to try and make them level across the top and make sure that the tips are aligned. Because that way then when you get all 8 of them like that, it will look pretty. But again, had an 8-year-old do this, and it wasn't.
Let's look at some of the ones that you've made. Now, here's a big one. so that we can see what you've
Yeah.
taken all of those.
Now those are easy to make, they're fun, it just takes a lot of paper.
Yeah.
So that is an 8x8. So if you
Okay.
start with an 8" by 8" piece of paper, you're gonna end up with a flower that looks like that one.
Now I'm guessing that this one, that was a little bit more difficult to
Yeah,
make.
that's a 2" by 2" piece of paper. And that, you have to work really hard because the folds get really small with that one.
And so when you're taking, here's another one here.
That one's 4x4, yeah.
So
The one we're making is that one right there.
This is the one that we're making.
Yeah.
The one that we're going to be giving away and that you can make at home. And now,
And
so-
my 8-year-old actually made that one. So,
Oh, really?
So yeah, you can see, like, it doesn't have to be perfect because the end product, like, it's just so impressive. Like, you can look and say, oh, it's not perfectly aligned. There's some
I think it's
glue
wonderful.
everywhere, but you don't notice the imperfections. You just
No.
notice how awesome it is.
And so by taking these and then continually looping them around, you'll get that.
You'll get that.
That's wonderful. And then on the outside, they'll get the,
Hashtag love your neighbor.
now tell me about the hashtag love your neighbor. How does that work?
Well, I mean, we hope that this inspires people to make them and give them away as an act of kindness, an act of, like, I see you, and you're loved just as you are. So that's, but we also know that people will want to take pictures of them because our goal is to, like, have them show up in fun places around the community, maybe at your favorite coffee shop or on your coworker's desk.
Oh, sure.
Things like that. And so if people take a picture of them and they want to share it on social media, they can use the hashtag love your neighbor as a way to kind of extend the gesture to others, to say, somebody showed me an act of love and kindness today, and that inspired me to want to share it with all of my friends. And so we hope that that is a way that people, if they want to just connect in and see maybe where all of the love your neighbor flowers show up around the community, that you can search for the hashtag love your neighbor, and it'll be fun to see just where they all show up.
Wonderful. And so the biggest message we're giving is that everybody's loved.
Yeah, pretty good message.
Love your neighbor. Well, thanks, Seth.
Yeah.
Did I do okay?
Yeah, you think you can do it all on your own now?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to squeeze these two together. So if you have any questions and you're watching this, please feel free to leave a comment, or isn't that what they say after the end of these videos? Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Or watch the video over again like I will, to remind myself how to do these. And it'd be great to share these too. And so you could, once someone makes them and the family makes them, if they take pictures of that and do the hashtag love your neighbor, can we find them on the neighbors, like Facebook and things? Can we share them there
Just
too?
just go on Facebook or on Instagram or whatever your social media is, and just search for that hashtag. And
Okay.
anyone who used the hashtag when they shared it, that'll show up in your search results.
Oh, and then we can upload some of those pictures to our Facebook and share them with our people too.
Yeah.
Yay! Well, this is
Awesome.
wonderful.
Have fun,
Hey,
everyone.
look, I did it. Deedlee!